back to our big star here of the show. As I said, you know, we don't get to often do these kind of giveaway deals, but this really is a great deal for you. If you're in the market for a computer for yourself and you want one for the holidays, you know, to help you shop and do all that stuff, this is a great one for that because it's Intel quad-core inside. It's a Dell computer. It is the most popular size. I'll turn it so it's a little bit, there you go, get the glare out of there. The most popular size. We are doing it on FlexPay. What does that mean? That means $79.99 is all you need to pay on your credit card of any kind. We take all the credit cards. If you want to finance it, you can do that with an HSN credit card. If you don't have one, we'll hook you up with one, but take advantage. $33.33 a month for that. I keep mentioning this is the brand new design. It's thinner. It only weighs about just a little bit over 5 pounds. I think it's 5.1 pounds. It's got a 5-hour battery life. It has a built-in DVD burner inside there, a DVD player, CD player. So you pop the little discs in, and that is right on this side here. And I can pop that open for you. There it is right there. I think I can get it. There it is. So there's your DVD player right there. So now you can pop your movies in. So if you want to use this as a separate player for a movie, you know, maybe you're not feeling well and you want to take it into your bedroom and you want to watch a movie, you know, you can do that as well. If you don't have a TV in there, it's ideal for that. We just went over 1,300 of these spoken for. I now have only 1,800 left. So we're going to get to the point where by the end of the show, probably half of them will be gone. I don't know how many more presentations this is going to have, but at this price, it's probably not going to, it's got one more.
We have one more, and that's it.
One more.
We were supposed to have 5 over the weekend, but they said, all right, we're just going to make it 2, and that's it. Because when do you see this type of quality? When do you see this type of price? Normally, if you see a price like this, it's, you know, Black Friday deal, and you're like, oh, it's got a big hard drive, then everything else is really subpar. Here, you've got 4 cores, you've got quad-core technology. That's as good as it gets when it comes to a processor. And it's also Intel, so it's the #1 manufacturer of processors on the planet. You have Windows 8, which makes your life so easy. You've got the extra DVD burner. I started seeing all those Black Friday ads that were leaked out. I didn't see a single computer with a DVD and CD burner. The reason why? It's another accessory that someone can offer to you that costs around $100 that you have to add on top of your price. We're already including it here. Everything is high definition, from the sound, the screen, and also the webcam. Plus, it's got a really cool app called OneDrive. It's already installed on your brand new system. You just install it on your phone, whether it's an Apple phone or Android phone. All the pictures that you have on your phone will automatically appear right here. And here's the great thing about this, guys, that you might be taking a trip, you might be going to grandma's house, you might be doing something this holiday season, and you're taking photos. And you take photos with your picture, and you take them with your phone, and you try to figure out, how do I get those pictures from my phone directly to my computer? You just take them with here, and it automatically uploads to OneDrive. There's nothing that you need to do other than just take that photo, and it'll automatically appear right here. Then when you want to share those memories, you just take your mouse, drag it over to the left side or the right side of the screen. There's a little share icon that'll pop up. Now, because I'm already logged in as Joe Harrison, it knows my email account, it knows my Facebook account. I tap that one button, it's instantly going to take that photo into my email. It's automatically attached to my email, and that's it, and I'm done with it. And it's so simple, and you see that I'm running all these other programs in the background at the same time. No hourglass, no hesitation, because it's quad-core, because I have 4 gigs worth of memory, because I have the speed that I need. And you might ask yourself, well, he's got a lot of apps up there. Where did he get Skype? Where did he get the chess game? Where did he get Netflix? Well, there's a store for that. This big green box right there, you click on it. It has all your favorite content. Over 500,000 apps, and you see there's Facebook, there's Netflix, there's iMovies, there's all this stuff, there's Disney, there's Star Wars, a ton of Star Wars stuff is coming out. Wheel of Fortune, there's Candy Crush on here. Whatever you're looking for, you can find an app. And it's also educational apps too, because how much does it cost to have a tutor come over to your house? Here, if my kids need a little bit of help with math, there are 394 apps, and most of them are free. And when you give your kids a workbook, sometimes they're not really, you know, involved in the workbook, but when you give them an app that's interactive, that can teach them about pi, or teach them about prime, or teach them about the basic ABCs. Even go through
geometry and stuff that's kind of giving them some hard times lately.
Absolutely.
Too. You know, it's all there.
It's all right here. Over 390 apps just on math. So the great thing about this is that this becomes that educational experience. This becomes that gaming box. This becomes that faster internet machine, and maybe that's all you need is you want to get online, you want it to be quick. You don't want to have that hourglass where everything takes forever. When you have quad-core, that's the fastest processor. Also, the fastest that's in here is the fastest wireless connection. So many of us will walk around our house, and because you have old technology in your laptop, you have dead zones, or it's really slow, or you try to watch a movie and you get through 10 minutes of an online movie and then it stops and has to buffer. Then you get through another 10 minutes. This is as good as it gets when it comes to the processor and the speed of the internet as well.
Yeah, listen, over 150 of you have just picked it up in the last couple of minutes, and I'm really happy for you. You know, if you want to talk about it, we have our testimonial lines open. I'm always curious as to whether people are buying for themselves or they're buying for somebody else. This, as I said earlier, my producer Jared said, you know, this is a great gift computer. I mean, if you're gonna, because you know, normally you won't give somebody a computer because they're expensive, right? You know, $700, $800. You're like, you know, even if it's for your own kids, it's a lot of money. But if you want to get your kids something really special, what kid wouldn't love a brand new $399 computer? It looks like it would be $699, but it's about half that price. And with free shipping and handling and FlexPay, you get this thing home. You have it in a week or so. You can squirrel it away if you want to put it in a, you know, wrap it and put it under the tree. You can do that as well. And a lot of people also maybe are just seeing a great deal and ordering for themselves. There's nothing more helpful to you during the holidays than a good computer.
Absolutely.
I mean, everybody shops pretty much. Most people that I know, you know, some people still like to go to the mall. I have no issue with that. I'll go once maybe, just because it's, you know, see what's out there and stuff. It's part of our job. But most people are getting on their computer and they're doing their ordering. You know, the delivery systems and have gotten so great, and you know, prices, trying to keep the free shipping going and all that stuff. It makes it more advantageous for people out there to not have to get in their car and drive to the mall. So what's nice about that is that, you know, to drive this car. There's the car you should drive. This drive to the internet mall, relax, enjoy, make a cup of coffee. You don't have to get dressed. You can sit there. You'll absolutely love it. Another thing is all these have been on, and they're very cool. They're not running hot. You know, if your computer is hot on your lap, it's because it's working very, very hard for the little engine that might be underneath there. It's just like any engine, you know. You know, if your engines are overheating, they're working too hard, they're not big enough to do what they're supposed to do. When they built this size, this 15.6, they said, well, it's got to have QuadCore because it's going to be doing a lot of stuff. You see what Joe's doing. Joe's got a 100 different things going on his computer right now.
Well, that's the thing about it, is that you have this power, you have this type of speed, you have this availability to be able to handle it. And with this type of machine, it's really instant. Even if I want to go full screen on my video game, there's no delay, there's no hourglass, there's no hesitation. It makes it seem like there was a sports crew following these guys around. But these are all computer-generated graphics.
That's not
that even
real.
If there was a,
Look at that.
It doesn't look like it's 3D. It's just it's so incredible.
Look
There's
at that right there.
No pixelization at all. That's what happens when you have high-definition graphics. That's what happens when you have the best processor, you know, that's out there with quad-core technology. And still, keep in mind, like Guy mentioned, I have everything else that's still running in the background. I didn't stop a single one of my programs. Plus, the great thing about this is that it's really designed to help you, because sometimes you think, okay, I might have too much on my computer and I've lost track of things. If I just want to look for a photo, I type in my son's name, Noah, all of Noah's pictures will pop up right there. If I maybe want to watch a movie, because I have a 5-hour battery, I want to get away from the kids, I just type in Netflix, boom, Netflix will pop up, and now I can watch all my movies through there. If I need a little bit of help, all I do is I type in the word help, H-E-L-P, 40 hours worth of training will pop up right there. But what if I want to research something? How about the city of Paris? I type in Paris, and what it's going to do, it's going to find all this content on Paris. You know, it finds out what the population is. Maybe my kids are doing a history report. Maybe you're planning a trip there. But it also finds all these photos, too. And I love what Microsoft did with this image section, because it finds all the pictures, but you can change the pictures around if you want to. So with a right click, like maybe your kids are doing a book report. You want to find Paris in pink? You just type in pink. Everything turns pink. So maybe you're trying to create that holiday greeting card, or you're doing that book report, or you're doing a little bit of scrapbooking. It finds everything. You just pick the color and it finds it right there for you. And still, I'm running everything else in the background. That's the biggest thing I can't stress, is when you get a quad-core system, you really have a lot of choices that are out there. And especially at this price, there's a lot of slower processors. And why does quad-core make a big difference? It's because with single-core technology, that's been around for about 40 years. It's a single engine, it's a single core, can do a single thing at a time. Then they came out with dual-core technology in the 90s. You started getting better. You get 2 engines, it's like 2 people versus 1. But then you step up to quad-core, and such a small fraction of computers have quad-core technology. It is a premium processor from Intel. More computers are dual-core and single-core than anything else. And the reason why 4 cores are better than 1, imagine when you went to the grocery store, especially if you're getting ready to cook for Thanksgiving, how long is that grocery list? If you're the only